This is another one of my favourite quotes, because I have certain people, and it's Stephen Covey, and it talks about the urgent and the important, and please remembering the important, not the urgent. The urgent is the person knocking at your door, or yesterday morning at 20, I started at 7:20 yesterday morning and talked about work-life balance. It wasn't good yesterday. By the time we got to 8:30, I'd had 7 meetings. Now, they were all urgent, but I have to say none of them were important. None of them would move our organisation on. None of them would move it on substantially. So part of my role is to carve out time for what is important, rather than simply what is urgent. Now, how do we do that? How do we do it in Hazelwood? How am I facilitating that? Because my role is not as one super leader coming in to do X, Y, and Z. That would not be a style. That would be an arrogant style of leadership. But in order to facilitate all of that, you need permissions, and people need to feel that they have permission. They need permission to speak. In other words, they need permission to say to you, I need to do X, Y, and Z, or this college is not moving in the right direction. They need permission to act. They need permission to say, you know, we will act in a certain way to do this. They need permission to grow themselves and to send people on leadership courses, to think outside boxes, to think new ways of doing things. They need permission to be human, because I have to say that there are a number of organisations that think that you should take words out of your mouth, measure them, put them back in before you speak them. We're human beings, and permission to be human, and I have to say I give leadership in that, because I'm probably more human than everyone else, and therefore hold my hands up and say I make mistakes, and that almost gives other people the same permission to make mistakes, because if you don't make mistakes, you don't grow. And permission to take risks, because we're never going to change anything unless we decide to take risks. And that's what we will do from this September in Hazelwood. We're making a great risk where a curriculum would be completely different to any other school in Northern Ireland. It probably isn't in lines with some of what the Department of Education would want us to do, but it will produce the results. And that's what we will be about. And some of what we are talking about is talking about taking those risks. So distributive leadership is not delegation, it's less hierarchical, it's not about an individual leader who's coming in to change the world. That leader coming in that is the head of the organisation is simply facilitating change, and it's about development of leadership and spotting that potential